Hi everyone, welcome to today's level 3 different strokes exercise training program. Today we're going to be continuing on with our theme of HIIT-based exercise classes. So we're going to be doing 8 exercises all together, each working on a different section of the body. And we're going to be doing them for 10 reps and repeating them all 3 times. Last week we looked more at working on legs and core, and this week we're going to be looking at arms and core more so than legs today, but there will be some leg exercises in there. So you will need a chair slash somewhere to hold on to, whether it be a breakfast bar, another chair or table, and we will also need weight as well for a lot of these exercises today. We're going to start with a nice warm up, and obviously with the last week or so being quite warm, just make sure that you've got plenty of drink around. If you do need to have a drink, there will be breaks. If you do need to have a drink, then please feel free to have one at any time. But if you can, try to see if you can go the full circuit without needing a drink before having that drink break at the end of each set. Okay, so to start off with, to get to that warm up, just start by doing some high knee marches. So coming up nice and high in front. Good. What we're then going to do after that is we're going to come into some side stepping. Good. Then we're going to take a few steps back, just to stretch out our back. Come back forwards, and then again taking a few steps back. Forwards, and then once more coming back. Forwards, good. We're then going to do a little trunk twist from one side to the other. Good, and then after that, we're just going to give our shoulders a little bit of forward rotation and backwards rotation. So give us a little bit of shake and starting off in the chair. So to begin with, we're going to have that weight, and we're going to be working on arms first. So we're going to be doing 10 reps of these. What you're going to do is you're going to bring the weight up above the head and back down. We're going to do this 10 times. If you do need a little bit of assistance getting that weight up as high as I did, then please feel free to have somebody around to help you with that. If not, just try and get as high as you can through that range of movement. Okay, so we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. After that, what we're going to do is you're going to sit forwards in the chair. Using that weight again, we're going to be leaning forwards. And we're going to be doing upwards growth to keep our back nice and straight, growing up towards our chest. And we're going to do that for 10 reps as well. So starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. After that, we're going to be doing tricep extensions. So for this one, sit up nice and straight. What we're going to do is we're going to have the weight above our head, and we're going to be coming back behind the head and up in front. Okay, we're going to do that for 10 reps as well. Just make sure you bring it behind the head, that we duck our head forwards, that we don't bring it all the way back so we don't whack ourselves in the head. Just we bring back and up. For those of you that might struggle with that one, you're going to do a bicep curl, but instead of coming up really slowly with the bicep curl, you're going to come nice and quick and then slowly come back down. Okay, and that's for those of you that struggle to get it over the head. Okay, so we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. After that, we're going to be moving on to the lower limb exercises. So for the next one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing sit stands. So just in the chair, making sure if you need to hold on to something, you've got something to hold on to. We're going to be coming up and then back down. And we're going to be doing that 10 times. Okay, so we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to come into standing. And we're going to be doing calf raises into toe lifts. So for this one, we're going to be coming up. Let's adjust my camera quickly so you guys can see. But for this one, we're going to be coming up onto our toes and then rolling back, lifting our toes off the floor. Okay, so just like that. We're going to do 10 reps of those. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember, if at any point due to the heat you need a drink, please have one. We will be having one at the end of each circuit. If you need more than just that one at the end of the second, then please feel free to have one. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Just the camera again. So for the next one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on core now. So the first one's going to be leg raises. So for this one, we're going to have legs out, nice and straight in front, weight in front of us as well. We're reaching down towards that feet and then coming up above the head. Back down towards the feet and up above the head. We're going to do this 10 times. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So the next one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing rotating leg kicks. So for this one, we're going to have legs up. You can support them with your hands if you need to. But we're basically going to be lifting the leg up, kicking out in front. And we're going to be doing this 10 times. So 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Okay? And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good. The next one we're going to be doing after that, before we have our drink, is we're going to be doing opposite hands to opposite feet. And again, we're doing 10 to the right, 10 to the left. So we're going to be bringing one arm up, coming down, touch the opposite foot, reaching down as low as we can, then changing sides. Now again, for those of you that have a side that might be a little bit more affected than the other, if you have somebody around that can help you with this one, then I suggest you ask them if they can just help you. Just help bring the arm down and lift it up. However, the other way you can do it, if you don't have people around, is to hold your hands together and coming up one side, down to the other, up to the other side, down to the opposite side. Okay, so 2 different ways to do it, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And stop there. So everybody grab a quick drink if you need one. I will be going through the exercises again. So if you do need a longer break, please press the pause button and join us back afterwards. But we'll go straight back into it. So starting off with the first one again, which is shoulder flexion. So keeping elbows straight, bringing the weight above our head. We're going to start this one in 3, 2, 1, and go. Going for 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. After that, we're then going to do the rows. So keeping back nice and straight, coming forwards, bringing it up to the chest. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. After that, we're then going to do some tricep extensions. So those are the ones where we either have it coming up quickly to the chest and slowly back down to the floor, or the ones that we have the weight coming up and then we're coming back behind the head and up like so, with assistance if we need it. I'm just going to adjust my camera so you guys can see these ones a little bit better. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're then going to be moving on to the lower limb once we can put the weight down for the next couple of exercises. First one we're going to be doing is a sit to stand. So for this one, we're going to be coming up, back down into the chair, doing that 10 times. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. After that one, we're then going to come up into standing. And we're going to be doing calf raises and toe raises. So this is the one where we're going to be coming up onto our toes and then back onto our heels with our toes off the floor. We're going to do this 10 times, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're now going to be moving on to the core exercises. So for this one, making sure we're holding on to the weight. Legs are going to be out in front of us. And all we're going to be doing is bringing our weight down towards our feet and then up towards the ceiling. We're going to do that 10 times. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. After that one, we're going to do rotating kicks. So for this one, holding onto the bottom of our legs as we help to lift them up, and we're kicking out in front. Doing 1 on both sides, classic as 1 going all the way to 10. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 10. Good. The last one that we're going to be doing before we have another drink and then moving on to our last set is going to be opposite hands, opposite foot. So that's the one at the end, we're all coming up, reaching down as low as we can, or with hands together, coming up and reaching down to the opposite foot. Okay, so we're going to do this 10 times, 10 on both sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Good. Everyone grab a quick drink. We're moving on to the last circuit in a minute. So again, to those of you that feel like you need a drink to break a little bit earlier than the given break, please feel free to have one. And if you need a break that's a little bit longer, then please press the pause button and then join back afterwards. We're going to be going into the last circuit now. So if you do still need to continue with your break, by all means have it. Please press pause now so you don't miss out. And we're going to go straight into the shoulder flexion, so bringing that weight up above our head and back down. We're going to do 10 starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're then going to do the rows. So making sure that our back is straight, we're coming forward and pulling up into our chest. We're going to do 10 starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're then going to go into the tricep extensions, which are the ones where we're either bringing the weight close to our chest and slowly back down, or up above our head, behind our head, back up in front like so. Doing 10. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our lower limb exercises. So the next one's going to be sit to stands. So we're going to start this one and do 10. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're then going to go into our calf raises, into our heel, toe lift, shall I say, rather than heel raises. So for this one, we're coming up and back. We're going to do that 10 times, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. After that one, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our core exercises. So the first one's going to be leg raises. So using that weight. So keeping one alternating version of leg raises. So keeping legs straight, reaching down and coming back overhead. Okay, we're going to do this 10 reps, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to do leg kicks. These are the ones where we support our legs, lift up and kick out in front. And we're going to do 10 reps, 1 on each side. So we're going to start at 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. The very last one that we're going to be doing is opposite arm to opposite foot. So this one, either both hands coming up, down to the opposite leg, or reaching up, and down, doing 1 on either side, class 1, and we'll go to 10. Last exercise, we're going to start at 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax there. So we're just going to do a couple small stretches to finish off with. So the first one, hands on shoulders, we're going to twist one side to the other, just to mobilize that back. Good, we're then going to bring legs out in front and reaching down to the toes. I'm just going to come back and forth, like so. Good. And then last but not least, we're just going to bring arms up overhead, stretching for a few seconds, down, coming up again, stretching for a few seconds, back down, and then one last time, coming up, back down, finishing off just with a little bit of a shake. So well done today, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. I hope you guys stayed more hydrated and don't feel too tired. I know the last few weeks have been quite warm. So yeah, I hope you guys have had a lovely week so far and continue to have a lovely week. And I look forward to seeing you next week for our next HIIT class. Take care, everyone. Bye.